Hi everyone, this is Krista with Art Graphic Studio. Today I'm going to show you how to make the center of attention card. I've provided two sizes. One folds to a 5x7 card and the other folds to a 4x5 card. So let's get started. If you have not already downloaded your SVG file, you can go to my Etsy shop by going to etsy.com and searching for Art Graphic Studio. Then scroll or search for the SVG you're looking for. If you are a Cricut Design Space user, you may be able to access my free designs. For more information, see my note at the end of this video. Sometimes, depending upon your system and/or your software, you may have to resize your uploaded design before you can make it. While I'm demonstrating this in Cricut Design Space, the same principles apply no matter what software you're using. So to get started, you'll need to upload your design files. Now, typically, in Cricut, this is going to be an SVG file. But there might be other files, PDFs or PNGs or JPEGs. So let's go to Upload, Upload Image, and Browse. Now we're going to go to where we know our files are, in this case, crafts and envelopes. Now today I'm going to show you on this 4.5 by 9.5 inch envelope. So I'll open that and open the SVG file. Now here's our file. So let's upload that. And here it is. Now let's just click on that. And you see this green border? That indicates that it's selected. So we want to add that to our canvas over on the lower right. Now here we have it. Let's make it a little smaller so we can see the whole thing. Now you can see it's all grouped. But before we ungroup it, we need to do one thing, and that is to resize it, or to see if we need to resize it. In this case, I said I wanted a 4.5 by 9.5 inch card. So I'm going to create a rectangle, unlock the edit, and change that to width of 9.5 and a height of 4.5. Oops, 9.5. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to move this size that I know to be the correct size into place. Up there. And as you can see, that's pretty close. So I think I'm just going to use that. And I'm going to get rid of that because I don't need it now. But let's say, for example, our envelope or whatever our project was came in at a different size. So here's the size we wanted. But as we can see, it's way too small. So we want to do now is to adjust the size of the project. In this case, it's an envelope. So I'm just going to grab the corner and I'm going to expand it until I get it about where I think it ought to be. Now I've gotten it a little too big, so I'm going to reduce that. And there, that's about what we need for it to be. So we don't need our rectangle anymore. And here we are, ready to start designating our score lines. So now we know it's the right size. Let's go ahead and ungroup it. Now we want to change our score lines into score lines because they come in as cut lines. And in order to do that, click on the area that you know to be your score lines. And the way you know these will be score lines is because this box right here turns red. So we want to change basic cut to score. Now you can see that we have our score lines. Now all you have to do is select both your score lines and your design and attach them. Now you're ready to make it. And when it comes up, you can see that your score lines and your design is all on your cutting board. This is what we call the center of attention card because it shows something that you'd like to emphasize in the center of the card. And I provided you with two card blanks, the 4x5, this folds to a 4x5, and this folds to a 5x7. Today I'm going to be making an invitation to Thanksgiving dinner out of the 4x5 center of attention blank. First thing, of course, you want to do is fold along your score lines. This is a really simple card to make, as you can see. After we score lines, we want to fold our card nice and flat, make sure that the edges line up. And you can use your bone folder to do that with. Now, I have made an inside card, which I will glue to the back. That's for additional information that you might need. And then I will put this here, and these panels on the sides, and then we'll add our pumpkin. So let's do that, and we'll be right back. So I've added my panels, glued those down, and here's the back. So we will add our decor for whatever you're doing. And I think I'm going to put this on with some dimensionals. I've got some mini dimensionals that I'm going to add to these smaller areas. Of course, you can just cut some if you'd like to. So here's the finished card, and that's all there really is to it. Of course, you can add some sentiments or some decorations along the side if you'd like. And that's all there is. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and if you find this video useful, don't forget to click the like, subscribe, and notification bell to stay informed about more exciting projects. I appreciate you watching my video, and I will see you next time. If you're a Cricut Design Space user, you can access some of my shared projects by opening Cricut Design Space, and on the home screen, in the search bar, type Art, Graphics, Studio, and press Enter. Then scroll down to Community Members and click on Art Graphics Studio. There you'll find all of my shared projects.